Okay guys, we are looking at the, again, AC problem. When you put the AC on, it runs 30 seconds, then turns off. Never gets cool inside. Okay? I evacuated, recharged it the other day. We're good. Here's the deal. This line right here, okay, is the discharge line for the compressor. This line gets so hot you can't go near it. When you come on the other side, this black cylindrical thing is the receiver dryer. Okay, it's cool to the touch. The line coming back around, okay, is cool to the touch. Body temperature, outside temperature, how's that? When you go down to the firewall back over there, you got your expansion valve, so you got your high pressure and then your suction. If you hold both of them, bring it up like 1500, you could feel a temperature difference, but not drastic, but there is a temperature difference. Okay, this line never really gets hot, that line never really gets cold, but there's a temperature difference. And this line gets so hot that you can't go near it. So, without hooking up gauges, what's the cause? What's the problem? That receiver dryer is clogged. Okay? So the receiver dryer is clogged. So why is it clogged? Because the compressor is taking a crap and spitting out metal. So it spits out the metal, which travels in the Freon and the oil, goes through the condenser, and eventually makes it right there. And plugs it. So now I got full pressure coming out of the condenser, and it's like sealing off a valve, and this becomes the expansion valve. But not enough to flow through. That's why this thing's cool to the touch, and that's why I don't get enough flow or pressure to the back. Okay? So now we're back to if you were flipping the car. If you were flipping the car, you throw an expansion. You throw a receiver dryer in there and let it go. But I'm going to tell you right now, the line coming out of the compressor and the condenser is full of metal. Okay? Because the compressor is failing. So what's the correct way to fix this? A new condenser. It's good luck flushing it out. You're never going to get it all. And it might last for a little while, and then it's going to clog again. Obviously, receiver dryer, compressor, you got to flush that line, and you should really do the expansion valve. Problem solved. Needs a whole AC unit. Yeah. And don't think it's a Mitsu thing. And there was a comment about the rust under the car. All this rust appeared when the car laid for 3 years and sat on a cement slab. And I opened up the hood, it was all rusty. Before that it wasn't. So all the moisture came up and just kept getting trapped here as the snow was next to it and all the bullshit. So it didn't have the normal, I guess, heat cycles to dry everything off. That's when it started to get all ugly looking. So with that said, yeah, perfect time for the AC to take a crap. But there are cheap kits out there, and a cheap kit is what we're going to go with. Would I put a used AC compressor in there? No, because that's the second one, even though you can't tell by the dirt on it. That is an aftermarket one we put in I'm going to say 2009. I'm going to say I put in there. That was an aftermarket job. I mean, back then the aftermarkets were $400 or $500. Now you can get the compressor, an expansion valve, the oil, a complete condenser with a receiver dryer for $240. So